quite a number of MPs feel that probably we need to relook at this boarding system, that the boarding culture probably is no longer working the way it used to a few years back. Do you agree that probably that is what needs to be checked?
Fred, thank you very much. I think it's very important for us maybe to collectively take responsibility of the situation where we are today as a country. I think in 2001, the Education Act, which was put in place to outlaw the caning in schools, is what brought us to where we are. I'm pretty sure during your days, you are very disciplined. And this, I think, was extended to maybe our days. I think we did a Form 4 almost the same year with my brother there and him here. And at least the then days, I think things were a bit different. Today, teachers, the teaching staff have been barred off from not inserting discipline, but taking charge of the discipline cases in school. This have made the students, in most cases, to overgrow their mandate and their space in school. They can't be corrected. And that's why in most cases we find these things happening in our schools. Boarding schools shouldn't be abolished entirely as the conversion is being put in the parliament. We have had men like us, who I think who are in boarding. Boys were made out of men in boarding schools. We are who we are because of the system we went through. Today there's no NYS. In our boarding schools, it appeared like this is where we are being modeled properly, with high level of discipline. The problem is not corporal punishment, as they were putting it, but you can have a caning, I think, discipline being installed in school, in pupils and students, in manners that may not harm them as it was before. No, before it was corporal punishment, which was very severe.
So you feel it should be reintroduced?
To me, in my own assessment, it needs to be reintroduced in schools. That's one. Number two, discipline, I think, also starts back at home. In most cases, we find we have absent parenthood. The pupils and students are all, in most cases, are alone with maybe the maids in the home. So the absence of the parent, be it mom or dad, makes these children very vulnerable. And even the kind of the friendship that they make in school and at home. This is why we are seeing the actions coming on. There's something I was talking about, maybe now the lesbianism and the gayism, that is maybe also be fueling this process in the school. It's only not that. We also have those who are using drugs in the schools as well. So it comes to the parents and the teaching staff. The absence of the parents at home, and now the teaching staff who are being barred off from taking charge of the discipline in the schools. For me, that's how I see it. There's no problem with the boarding, the boarding system in our system. And Fred, I'm pretty sure, from the look of things, Fred went through the boarding system.
Not necessarily.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming. And for us here, we can say, come out there will say that where he was made because he went through that system.
Let me find out. Kamau, did you go to a boarding school?
Yes.
That's why they were boarding school.
Do you feel that it's a valid discussion to discuss the possible abolishment of boarding facilities?
To me, no. It shouldn't be abolished. The establishment of boarding schools shouldn't be abolished because partly my primary made me, that was my foundation. It was a serious school. Then
boarding school as well.
It was a primary school. It was a day school,
okay,
which we used to go in a distance of around, not to walk, but I used to wake up very early. That is why even coming here very early in the morning is not a problem, because I was at the stage by 5:20. The lessons were starting by 5:40, and you had to submit homework. That was too much. 2 composition, 2 inches, each and every subject you had to submit in the morning. That one gave us discipline, a lot of it.
But it wasn't boarding school.
It wasn't a boarding school.
So you can still achieve discipline,
yes,
even away from boarding
institutions. Away from boarding institutions.
So if at all the boarding facilities or the